Welcome back to another episode of CaCo Talks. Today's episode starts our Christmas content December holiday episode, so make sure you stay tuned for that. But today's episode, we are going to do a budget, so like a Christmas themed budget, which I guess this could apply to all of life. But we're super excited to do this and share this with you guys. So make sure you get all cozy and warm for the holiday season and join us in this episode. So like I said in our intro, we are doing a budget today. So how we got here, obviously we're doing a lot of spending, Courtney and I, because it's the holiday spirit and I guess Black Friday, although the sales weren't all that great. So we did a little bit of spending, not a lot of bit of spending, but enough spending that it's like, all right, hold on, wait, pause.
I think I bought
gotta be. Yeah, no, what did I buy for Black Friday? I think I bought a few like makeup pieces, but that was it. And I got some like sheets, but they weren't really Black Friday. It wasn't a Black Friday sale. They were just on Amazon. So
yeah, I think honestly, it wasn't that I went out for the sales. I just wanted some things that I've been wanting for a while, and I went out and got those, but they were not even on sale. I did. Okay, there was one thing that I got for less expensive, but it wasn't really a sale. I got it at the thrift store, so it was like less expensive than what I would have paid online.
True,
potentially for new. So I guess that's sort of half off, but it's not like the same item for less, you know. So yeah, Black Friday is quickly becoming sort of not really worth it.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah. It feels like the corporations are more invested than like
for sure
the people they're marketing to. So
100%, which I feel like they're kind of like hopefully getting the drift that like hopefully maybe you're right. We'll see what I guess next year brings, if it brings anything.
They need to bring back them doorbusters.
Facts.
They need to have like 20
TVs. But I feel like the doorbusters were like, they probably still have those. They didn't have anything I wanted, so I didn't really pay attention.
Because I feel like they just took what they already was kind of like halfway the sale and then made that cheaper.
True.
It wasn't like new. It used to be like new stuff marked down, like really
true. That's right. Yeah.
Things that you're like, yes, I want that marked down.
Yeah. Now they make holiday Black Friday like items just mad cheap, and then they like have it on sale for like weeks and weeks and weeks. So it's like, what do you get on Black Friday? Like people really, I think if people were to do it, they would come out specifically for Black Friday if you had it for that one day. But like now that it's like all month, almost nobody cares.
And then Cyber Monday obviously is a thing, and then I think retailers like Amazon kind of disrupt the like foot traffic, the industry that people walking into actual stores. So like to be honest, a lot of people are just like, well, I may as well stay home and Amazon it if it's not really gonna be that much off. Like
No, for sure. And usually like Amazon has pretty like competitively low prices. So
exactly. And you can find, honestly, Amazon is, people are putting things from all over the world over there. So like I might be buying something from somebody in like, Norway who like makes this very specific item, which is very, specific to my need or want. So I think that also is a part of it. And I mean, just the convenience of like, I don't have to leave my house. I can just get it dropped off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's like always
fighting
nice.
Crowds. Yeah. Because I mean, before Amazon was really a big thing, let's say, even when we were kids, Amazon wasn't a big thing. So like before 2010, I would say, you had to get up and go to the store to get what you wanted, period. I mean, I remember when adults were having conversations about like, is online shopping real? Like, can you really buy something and then like have them deliver it to you? So I remember, but obviously as we got into like teen years, you and I were ordering stuff left and right. So
sure.
That changed very rapidly.
Now the Amazon Prime switched it up for us, but That's
I
about
know.
it.
You should be
Anyways,
ordering
so yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
seriously, Forever 21, Aeropostale, American Eagle, all of it, all of it.
Exactly.
So. But yeah, so the reason why we're doing a budget is to talk about obviously like budgeting in general, and then just like how to budget for the holiday season. So we're only going to focus really on like budgeting for the month of like December. But I strongly advise everyone to budget. Budgeting is good. So you know where your money's going for one, and for two, you can, you know, maybe cut some spending habits out, or maybe include some other spending habits if you are, you know, very good at saving and you're really good with other things and you just have a little surplus of money. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. We have
Should we
made a
talk about
fix.
how we kind of got to this topic for today?
Sure.
You and I were talking, and you were like, "Why don't you have a budget, Courtney?" And I was like,
that too.
Because, you know, we just ramble like, I'm spending money here, I'm buying this, doing this, and that. And we're like, well, I should just get back on a budget. And I was like, I have never done a budget. And you're like, well, I'll send you this budget.
Yeah.
And I was like, we should make it an episode. Damn, that's the creative process.
That's kind of how it's pretty much. So yeah, that's how we really actually got into this idea. Because, well, for one, I took a budgeting class in college. It was a personal finance class specifically because I had a minor in business administration. So that was one of my electives that I chose to take. Great class. And it really just like was eye-opening to like just kind of know where your money was going. I think that class should be mandatory because it really does help you know where your money's going. That simple. As well as know what you can cut out. Like when I did the budget in college, so he gave us this like template to do the budget and to follow your your transactions. And then he had us do other assignments too with like, you know, fake budgets and like planning for different jobs and stuff like that and how much money you need to be bringing in and different things. But back then I was ridiculously spending on Starbucks. Mind you, I wasn't making that much money, but I was making sure I was going to Starbucks. So when I did the budget, I realized that and I was like, oh no, we got to cut out Starbucks. So I've really been doing good ever since that class and cutting out Starbucks. I go to Starbucks maybe like once a month now, maybe. So really good, really, 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 really helpful. And once you know what you're spending on, it's like, oh, now I can be more mindful. Or you can be like, you know what, maybe I'll just put $50 aside so I can save up for the bigger things that I want. So yeah, very, 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 very beneficial. You just gotta like do the little tedious parts of like filling in the budget and figuring out numbers and what doesn't work and does work. So but yeah, Courtney needs to do a budget. We're going to, after this little fake one, we're going to get on her real budget because this does not make sense.
Yeah. I think the issue I run into is like, so I was very good about like, when I have large sums of money coming in, I'm like, save half of it, put it away. And that's really great. Like over time, obviously, like half goes to this, whatever. Cause I you know, I only thrift shop and I only get very like, I look for the cheapest option. So I'm always like balling on a budget. That's like been our whole lives. So I think that's great that I do that. Like that's good. But I think sometimes what happens for me is like, I will be like, oh, well, it's only $6, it's only $7. But then like it adds up to like 20, 30, 40, 50. And then it's like, you know, every time you go out 40, 50, $60, that stuff adds up eventually. So I know my issue is always it adding up. Not so much that I spend on like, I'm not the type to go be like, let me go get this Gucci purse. Or I'm not a big expensive purchase type person because I will look for the cheaper option. But I get caught up in the add up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, for sure. That's easy to get caught up in the add up. And especially too, like when you're using cash, you're a little bit more aware of where your money's going because you only have cash. You have a limited amount, right? So say you have 100, you go to the store, you spend 50. Now, you know, you only have 50. So you got to be wise with that 50 that you have versus it's something like a debit card. While you can constantly check your account, like I don't think most people remember. Yeah, you don't think about it because it's like nothing. You don't have that physical amount right then and there. It's like, oh well, you know, my savings account has it, or you know, my bill account has it, or whatever. So it's just a swipe of a card, you know? You're not really thinking about $20 adding up 5 times. That's $100.
Exactly.
Versus if you had cash and you were taking that out of that $100, you're like, whoa, well, let me slow my roll. Only got $20 tangibly left. So
I think when I was younger, because I would only ever deal in cash. Obviously, when I was a kid, whenever like parents or whatever would give you money, I was a little more like
frugal.
I guess, yeah, probably frugal because you just didn't have that much. But also like there was no like imaginary bank account number that things were being debited from.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
all you had was that cash.
Yeah, of course, was that cash. So I would just end up like just doling it out very slowly or being more considerate of it versus now it is the card. So it's like swipe this, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Or like also too, you have like, oh, well, I'm getting paid on Friday. And it's like, that's going to something already.
Exactly. Or it's like, you know, like, okay, I'm generating money. Yes, you are generating money, but like you already have things you already have to pay for, or you did this 3 times last week. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. Like, so I know my issue is definitely that, and I am now living in a place that is more expensive, to be perfectly honest. So I have to like work myself out of like, you know, when I was back home, it would be like it was no sweat for me to like $50-$60 here, there, whatever, because it was like I wasn't paying nearly as much as in rent, you know, and have these other like expenses coming up and coming out of my wallet. You know what I mean? So I think that's something I definitely want to get better about. Plus, also, I hate to say it, holiday season, I just spend more, just in general, and because it's like, oh, I want to get the little Christmas decor, or I want to have this spiced chai tea latte, or let me try this little flavored this. Let me get this. Let me get that. And it's like these things add up eventually, you know. So
for sure.
Plus, I've been kind of like. Last couple months, you know, I've been kind of like setting up a new place for myself living wise. So like, you know, things cost money, like crock pots cost money. Like, you know,
starting up like a place to live by yourself
is expensive.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Like, oh my God. Yeah.
And that's just because
like the thing is when you move from place to place, like you already have like a little like stash accumulated. You know what you want to take. You know what I mean? Versus when you're starting from like nothing, it's like,
which is that's kind of how I mean, I had what I brought with me, but I mean, the other things that you need, like you gotta get a shower curtain, you gotta,
that's the little things,
get a dresser, you gotta get a desk, gotta get a bed, gotta get like those things add up. And I've only kind of I've been here for a couple months, but like I kind of just now where I'm like not buying any major like items. I'm just if I get something is for like maintenance, like paper towels or like whatever. So it was I think I'm still kind of like weaning myself off of that mode. Like, okay, you got all the absolute essentials and you got some of the things that you want, so you need to chill out, you know?
Yeah.
So
that.
But that's how we set this budget.
Which we are going to give you guys like a little bit of a background of this fictitious person we made, so that I guess it could help with like context and stuff like that. So we have our imaginary person named Sage Matthews. She is
clever name.
Clever. We should have named her Christmas Fur or something,
right?
In the spirit. No, I'm just kidding.
Holly.
We should have named her Snow or Holly. Yeah. It's okay. Fall. Anyways, she is 25 years old and she is a social media manager for a small
company. For a small startup that sells. We made this
whatever.
Up, who knows? Sells baby shampoo. No, sells shampoo to baby goats in India.
Lord. How much more fictitious could this be?
Well, that's what startups be. You know, that's how startups be these days.
Yeah, well.
They find like a random market and then they like go. They start
and
a business
really
around
like be booming though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Anyways, okay, so she resides in Austin, Texas in a 1-bedroom apartment that cost her $1,100 a month. She also has a pet bird named Apple. She drives a Toyota Prius that's 3 years old now, but she purchased it brand new. So she still has car payments. She is dating. So nothing like solidified or anything. Like she's just doing her thing. Good for Sage. Hobby, she's a painter, or she enjoys painting. She likes pottery, makeup, and fashion design. She also enjoys Target, Ulta, Dunkin' Donuts, music, and traveling. So we have a link on here that shows the little apartment she's living in. It's $1,100. So you know it ain't nothing amazing. Hopefully, just don't have roaches. That's all we're asking for. Our girl Sage don't like bugs. So
maybe that needs to be included in the her fees monthly is
seriously
extermination.
Seriously. That's funny. That's about $5 a month. So yeah,
she deals
Sage
with the roaches so she can have Dunkin'. She makes a trade-off. Deal with the roaches, have Dunkin'.
Absolutely not. My girl Sage is not doing that. Sage, no ma'am. We're not settling for less, baby girl. For Dunkin' Donut, girl. Here's the thing: if you gonna live with the roaches, you gonna have Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, with roaches. Like, come on now, Sage.
You're right,
girl. Okay, so anyway, so Sage is bringing home $3,200 a month. That is after taxes and health insurance and stuff like that is taken out. So we're not going to include that in her budget just because anybody ought to pull them numbers. And then taxes is out.
I think she do income first instead of because she has a side hustle. She has side hustles.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about her salary. Like she makes that from her job. Everything else is a side hustle. So her salary she brings home after taxes and after health insurance and all the other things they take out is $3,200. So our girl Sage, she's making a living, but it's still hard out here because she by herself. She ain't got no roommates or nothing like that.
No parental help.
No help. All she got is Apple. Her bird.
Apple the parrot.
So and they love to throw them emotional support animals on us. Well, I guess ourselves, but really they just
cost money.
There's no support. It's just an emotional burden, a financial burden, financial tyrants at tearing up your house. Don't get them. Period. That's the moral of that story.
You choose.
I guess I'll take that. I imagine a bird is no different.
It's true.
Anyways, okay. So first thing we're going to do is with your budget, you should, especially if you're doing your main summary budget, you should plan how much you're going to spend in each of the categories. And then we'll do what we actually spent and put our transactions in for the month. So how much do you think we should spend a month? Well, let's first go through our income. So in our income, we got our paycheck.
How much she's making.
Yeah, exactly. So our paycheck is $3,200 twice a month. So we got that.
She's still on the lower end of the spectrum, unfortunately. But she's 25. She's working on her career, trying to figure things out, We don't know what her
how much she got in her savings.
I think she has $4,000, $4,000 to $5,000 in her savings.
$4,000? Baby girl's making $3,200 a month. She still got student loan payments.
Okay, well then how much do you think she should have?
She's saving max $500
a month.
You want to see how this about to plan out?
How long has she been saving for? That's the real question.
This is just saying how much is she saving for this month. This budget is for
I thought you were saying how much she should have in her savings overall. No.
This is how much she's saving this month.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking she had $4,000 back up. Okay, never mind. My bad. Well, we haven't even put in everything she has actually spent.
So I'm saying yet. This is how much she keeping.
Yeah,
that's what they're saying. That sounds like a $300. All right, so she didn't get no bonus this month. She's still working hard. Interest. So is she investing in anything? She can't afford that right now.
Yeah, I don't know if we're able to.
I feel like we just need to make this as realistic as possible. She can't. How's she going to afford investing when she
hard
side hustle? So she got a sugar daddy. Baby girl got a sugar daddy because she's selling her feet pics. So
her side hustle, feet pics / she does DoorDash a couple times a month. So I'm thinking, I think she brings in an extra probably $500 from DoorDash per month.
From DoorDash? What about from selling her feet pictures?
let's say the sugar daddy gives her, I say another 500. Sugar daddy's willing to spend 500. Is that too much for them?
Girl, let me find out.
Is that too much? Okay,
honey.
How cheap is a sugar
honestly,
daddy?
We need to be taking notes. I don't know how much they cost, but honestly, we need to be taking notes. So this is what Sage is bringing in. $500.
Okay, let's say another 200. Let's say another 200 from the feet pics.
I feel like the feet pics are bringing in more than DoorDash.
That's what I was thinking. At least DoorDash.
Yeah, but I'm saying DoorDash. Okay, maybe like $300, $700 on a feet pic.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so we'll leave it at a band. Okay, any other income?
We got to get on the feet pic breakdown chart. How much you charging?
I'm telling you. Sage, let us know, girl, because we need to do it too.
For feet pics, you need to double my income. Actually, triple my income.
That too. Okay, how much you spending on food or like groceries?
Okay.
My girl Sage like to cook. She low-key a chef, so
I'm thinking
let's give her $300.
That's generous.
That's good.
I know. Well, you know what? It's because I don't cook all that much. I'm working on it. I'm gonna get better at that. That's my problem.
Okay. What about gifts?
I think it makes sense. Well,
let's do $150 in gifts. My girl Sage, she like to save.
Well, this is the holiday season, so is this for herself, family? She's dating, so she don't really. She doesn't have a committed significant other.
Exactly, but like friends, family, we just include that all in there. This is just what we're planning. We don't know how it's going to turn out.
Okay. So health and medical, we're keeping that at 0 for now because that's already taken out.
Yeah, because we already took that out. But we can like put something in there just so we like know what it is. So let's say her insurance costs $75.
It would take out extra, would it not?
Yeah, but we can just add that in here at the top. We'll just say $27.75 so they can take that out.
Okay.
And then it'll balance out once you put it in there. Okay. And then for her home, we know rent is at least $1,100.
But like, what other like home? Does home include like, I don't know, cleaning supplies and like random, you know what I mean? Like upkeep of your house.
But I was gonna I usually would put that under like I do home bills, like things that are concrete. I usually put in like other category.
Okay.
Yeah. I only put
maybe then just rent, because she doesn't have, unless she has renter's insurance. That could go under home.
Oh, that can go under there. That's what, like an extra $15?
Yeah, 15 to 20. Mine's like $20, so.
Okay, we'll do 15. I think mine's like 15. Mine's like 16. Let's do 20 because that's probably more realistic.
You know what? You gotta have earthquake insurance where I'm at. That's why.
Really?
$20. Yeah.
You don't have to have that now. How much her car payment?
She got a Prius, right?
Yeah.
I say 300.
I'm gonna say 400 because cars are expensive these days.
Yeah.
So she's got a 3. She got it 3 years ago, and it was brand new.
I guess I'm thinking about my car payment, but
you got a 4, baby girl.
You're right. Brokies.
No shade. No shade.
We're not brokies anymore. We're wealth in progress.
Rich. Personal. How much you spending on personal? Let's say
$400 for a car payment for a Prius. That feels too much to me.
Okay, $350.
Yeah, a 3-year-old Prius.
I wonder. Let me see.
I feel like
how much does a Prius cost? How much does a Prius cost? If we got
it depends on what her credit score was. She had good credit.
Exactly, and she's only 25, so she just out of school.
You think? Well,
a used Honda Prius, Toyota Prius is going for 2019 for about no less than $24,000. So if you do that with interest, that's probably about $300, $400.
Okay. Sorry,
300 is on the cheap end. 300 is probably like a $16,000 car for 5 years.
Right. You're right.
So she's probably paying at least $400, $450.
Okay.
We're gonna say her credit good though. So her maybe
Let's go
Her sugar
$375. Meet in the
daddy.
middle. $375.
Okay.
Meet in the middle.
Her sugar daddy helped her out for selling her feet pics.
Honestly, I think about all the time because I'm like, the way most dudes are just desperate and like weird to get off, feet pics make sense. I'm like, you don't even have to have spectacular feet. You just gotta be a woman with feet. Like, and they are ready to pay. Must be embarrassing. That's really embarrassing to be them. Anyway, okay.
How much you spending on
personal?
Yes.
Okay, personal includes what? Her
personal expenses, so like going to the store, getting her like hair, makeup, anything that she needs for her personal, like tampons.
Okay, so no non-hobbies, basically, not hobbies.
Yeah, you can include anything that's like personal for her.
Okay, then that makes me think that her. I feel like that's got to be another $100 to $200 a month, right?
I was gonna say like $300,
but yeah,
everything's under that.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, I think Apple should be $50 no more.
Apple,
not Apple, but like not the bird itself, but like his supplies or her supplies.
Well, how much does bird feed cost?
I don't know.
It depends how long has she had Apple, because maybe she already has his like
shots and stuff.
Yeah, his shots. No surprise vet fees.
Yeah. Let's just say $50. We're just going to budget $50 for any of the things he needs, but she might have a surprise vet visit.
Vet visit or bird feed.
Mm-hmm.
And he probably eats like, he probably does eat like certain fruits and stuff too.
Yeah, like fresh stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
But what about utilities? Kind of what she eats too in groceries, you know.
Facts, yeah. Utilities.
Okay.
So that's what? Internet. No, that's not. Yeah, that's internet.
That's internet, cell phone.
Gas. Cell phone's different.
Gas, electricity.
How much her cell phone should be? We can do that real quick.
Oh, her cell phone could.
But she on her own plan. That's gonna be $100.
No, you can still get for one phone. You can still get like $50.
No, you cannot, unless it's one of them like prepaid. If it's
she's plan? She's on the family plan. She just pays her portion.
Okay, let's say $50 then.
$50.
Okay. All right, back
she
to
has
utilities.
An iPhone 11.
Baby girl got an iPhone S, whatever that was made. She can't afford an upgrade. No, I'm just kidding. Sage is rich in spirit. That's all that matters.
Exactly.
Utilities. So that's light bill, water bill, gas
/ electric.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, she don't have gas. Let's make her just strictly electric. She's bougie.
Okay, she's strictly electric. Okay.
And then
internet,
Wi-Fi. Yeah, internet. Mm-hmm. She doesn't have cable, so
okay, no cable.
I'm gonna say all that because like utilities. Water, electricity, and
water's usually pretty inexpensive, like $20, $30 a month.
Yeah, I want to round all that together and just say 50 for the water, electricity.
For water and electricity? Electricity itself is 50.
I don't know what electricity you're on, but mine's not.
My electricity bill has never been lower than 50. Maybe during like the winter. My
electricity bill comes in at like 60 every 2 months. Like every 2 months.
But that's still $30 at least.
But that's electricity combined with gas.
I don't know where you live in, but okay, if it's a 1-bedroom, $30 a month, cool. You must be using a lot of natural light, but y'all don't have AC and stuff. My girl got AC, so that don't work.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
That's at least $50.
A big reason why I don't have issues too much is because I don't have AC. So,
all right, so it's back up to $50 for electricity. Period. And really, because you gotta then light her whole house. So let's say that's about $60. That's $60. Internet's about what, 50? Mm-hmm. So that's at $110. And then you got to include like the pest fee, that's $5 because we're not living with them roaches. What else? Do you have water and sewage different? Like, are those are separate?
They
I guess that's
combine
included in
those
rent.
together and like include it in my rent. So,
Got it.
but
Facts.
that's never that bill is never more than $20 combined.
Facts. Yeah, no, that's combined. You're right. Okay.
And
All
that's
right.
actually
So
my electricity and my sewage. That sounds like my water, electricity, and sewage. Yeah.
dang, okay. All right. I don't even know how much my stuff costs.
Y'all have higher. I don't know why, but the South has higher like utilities for whatever reason.
I think it's because of like AC and stuff. Like you have to like, especially electricity. Electricity is always higher.
Yeah, you're right.
The sewage and stuff is pretty low. The water is pretty low, but even the gas is pretty low. But the that electricity bill, because we were like constantly running AC, you can't not run AC. You would be dying.
No, we don't run it. Even in the summer, I don't run AC. But I
But
have
y'all don't have
multiple
y'all's temperatures
fans.
are totally different.
Well, yeah. I mean, it'll get hot as balls during the summer. Now, well, it's like moderately hot. I'm not gonna call it hot.
Yeah.
But like, if you have a good fan on you and you turn on my overhead fan,
Mm-hmm.
honestly, you're fine.
No, it's like sweltering hot. Like if you don't have AC, you probably could have a heat stroke type of hot.
Nah. And even
Okay.
like, I don't
So
even
how
turn
much
on
you spending
the
on travel?
heater.
Oh,
Does
facts.
she travel every month? Well, now I don't turn on the heater because the weather is like, it's a cool. It's what I would put the AC, the heat on outside. Is what I would
Mm-hmm.
put it on
Yeah,
inside,
no.
like
Yeah,
60-ish degrees.
our thing is off completely right now, just because the weather is like so nice.
Yeah.
So like for the next couple of weeks for sure, unless it gets like too hot in here, then we'll like just keep it off. But the weather has been very fluctuating around here. It's
Yeah.
not been consistent. Some days it's like hot. Today is 67. Yesterday was like max 52.
I thought I would miss AC, but I actually don't think I do. I think oddly enough, it helps my skin. Like it keeps it. I
I can
don't
see
dry
that.
out. Like AC really does dry you out.
Yeah, I can see that. The water here is trash. That definitely ruins your skin.
Yeah, I don't know what the water quality is here. I should
The
find
water
out though.
quality here, it just smells like straight chlorine.
Oh,
It's
dang.
bad. Yes, I'm gonna find like this little. I'm trying to find like a little like thing you put on the water here,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know where my water heater is. I gotta find it.
That'd be great. I want to get a Brita filter. I know that for sure.
Oh, for like the kitchen.
Yeah,
Yeah, you should get one. Those are good.
just for goods. Although I've been drinking LA County water for the last however long, and I've had no problems. So I don't know. Anyway, okay, back to the budget. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, digress. Traveling. We're
Is
gonna
she
say she's not
traveling this
traveling
month?
this. We're gonna say no. It's just not in the budget.
You think she's traveling home for the holidays, like later into Christmas and like December? You think she's going home for her
Well, it depends
family?
on where she's from.
I think she's from Texas.
Oh, okay, well, she's from Texas, then I guess.
Maybe she got like a 3-hour drive back home. That's
Okay,
reasonable
so
in
how much?
Texas.
Yeah,
To
I
go from
guess.
one side of
Okay.
Texas to the other, like when I
I'll
drove
take
through
you all
Texas.
day.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I drove through Texas, it was like almost 12 hours just driving through Texas.
Yeah, I can see that.
Well, no, I went from one part of Texas to the middle of New Mexico. So that was 12 hours. But Texas itself was probably a good 8 hours of that drive, just Texas. So anyway, sorry. So yeah, I could see her. I mean, maybe even a 4 or 5 hour drive from one part of Texas to another, depending on where she's at. So,
All right, so we'll
so you
just
think
say
she's
she spent
traveling
$100. Yeah, we'll say
on
$100.
gas, just for gas?
Yeah, because you got a Prius. Like, hopefully that thing is hybrid. Using some electricity.
That's true.
Plug it up. Okay, so how much debt we got? Let's do eating out first, and then we can do debt.
Yeah. Well, it's the holiday season, so I think everything just you end up spending up so much more money during the holiday season, just doing random things that you might not really do otherwise.
So about $150.
Okay, yeah, that's probably reasonable
Okay.
for the month. Yeah,
And
and then
then
her subscriptions.
I said 100 for her subscriptions. I don't
So
know how much
I think it's
subscriptions
a
cost.
lot though, because like I
You
mean,
think
think
so?
about it. Hulu, what
Hulu,
she got? Hulu,
Netflix,
Netflix. Is
Disney
she on her
Plus.
parents' plan?
What you mean?
Like our family like shares plans. Like I pay for Hulu, and y'all use Hulu.
Yeah, and then I pay for Netflix, and then mom
You
pays for
pay for
Disney
Netflix.
Plus.
Mine pays for Disney Plus and
The rest of
her
them is told for
Amazon.
somebody else.
Yeah, her Amazon.
I
We
use
use mom's
Corbin's
Amazon.
Amazon.
I use mom's Amazon.
I use Corbin's because it's logged in. I don't know mom's info. Well, I do know mom's info, but I'm not gonna do all that. Corbin's is already on there, so thanks, Cheryl.
And who else? Wait, what else? Everything else I use is free. Tubi's free. Peacock is free. Pluto TV is free.
Peacock is not free. Peacock is through my Xfinity that I pay for.
What about HBO Max isn't free. I know that because that comes with
No,
AT&T.
that's with our cell phone bill, but those come with those services. So we gon'
HBO
reap
Max
the
is good though.
benefits.
I love HBO Max.
Yeah, I love HBO Max. Yes.
I'm like, what was I doing before this? Because they play all the stuff that
Seriously.
Netflix does not put on there
Not
regularly.
play,
Like,
yeah. And they play like the actual like good movies, quality
yes,
content.
and HBO Max has TCM, which me. Since I was a little kid, I used to sit and just watch TCM all day. So they have a TCM hub on there, and they play the goodies. So
okay, so we'll say 75 then. How about that?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Well, are we including
I also pay
gym
for Tidal.
Okay.
She works out in the neighborhood.
Okay, she walks. She goes hiking.
Yeah.
She does natural things.
She uses the nature that's there for her to use.
What
But I
about,
also
does
pay
she
for
take a
like
pottery
Tidal.
class? Pottery
Oh
class?
yeah, see, she takes that. That's what I'm saying. 150 is good.
Okay, yeah, you're right. If we're including everything like pottery classes, she's paying for Tidal. She's paying for she might even be paying to like store some of her stuff, her like pottery
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah. See? Okay, 150. All
Okay,
right. So
150.
last but not least, how much debt our girl got? So she got to pay back them
Well,
student loans.
student loan debt.
She was a communications major.
But is this like debt she pays off monthly, or is this like
monthly?
Monthly debt. Okay, so she got student loans debt. What kind of school did she go to?
Credit card debt.
Did she go to a state school, private school? What?
She went to a private school and she got some really good scholarships, but she still got a little debt. She owed. She graduated with about 15,000.
Out of state? Where do you think where did Sage go to school?
Out of state. Where
do you think she
in-state. She in-state.
I'm getting she went to Vanderbilt or like VCU or something, somewhere in Virginia. Okay.
It's giving Harvard.
What do you think? That's what I think she went to school.
Our girls for communications major though.
I mean, she got into the school, so she just went.
I guess. How much? Okay, well, let's say how much.
Let's say she went to Northwestern. That's in Illinois,
okay.
I think. Northwestern. That's a good communication school. That's what they say, anyways.
Maybe we should put her on the Biden plan. On pause.
She's on the Biden plan.
Oh my God, she had the COVID relief. Okay. Our girl, her 6 months ain't over yet.
That's federal student loan. Did she have to take out private?
Oh no, she got scholarships.
So she only had federal loans coming out of school.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, so how much? So she do got some credit cards though. So let's just say she pay about, let's just say $400 in debt
a month.
Yeah.
You got debt, girly.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, are we including the student loans or not?
Okay, so you're including that with student loans.
Yeah, let's the student loans, her credit card.
Okay. I thought you
And
were saying just credit card. She's just paying credit card $400. I was like, sheesh,
no. Let that card go, babes. Once you pay
okay,
that off, shred it off.
right? Okay.
So no, this is student loans, credit card, and credit cards. So she has multiple.
Where do you think she has credit cards to? That's a good question.
Let's just say she has a bank credit card for sure. And let's say she has like a Target credit card.
You think
That's
Target?
terrible.
Does Target even have a credit card?
I think so.
They probably do. I mean, all those companies do.
They got to, but that's a setup. Oh God.
And then she probably has a credit card. I get the feeling she would have a credit card for like an art supply store or something for her. I don't know.
A credit card for that? I couldn't see that.
Well,
They really do have a Target credit card. That's crazy.
They have Best Buy credit cards.
I know that.
But she doesn't give me techie vibes.
Yeah,
she doesn't give me I need like the latest tech or whatever. Now, I will say any filmmakers out there, anybody whose hobby includes tech, I do think if you are going to get a credit card, get it to a place that like can mutually benefit whatever your hobby or passion is, you know? Like I will say for me, I shouldn't be talking about my business, but having Best Buy has been really useful because when I need to pick up something small for filming or whatever, like maybe I need an SD card or maybe I need a new hard drive or, you know, something like that. Like an electronic store comes in clutch a lot of the times because I'm just like, I need to get this for whatever project. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think if you're going to get in a credit card with a company that's not a bank, then make sure that it's like beneficial to your side hustle or your passion, something you're really passionate about. Not just like, I
have one from
I
have a card from Best Buy too, but I don't necessarily buy like tech stuff. I get like things that I need for like my house.
That too, yeah.
But that's only like I only use it if like I actually like need something. So like I think last year we got a TV or whatever, and they had like a special like interest deal on it. You have to like 12 months to pay it off. So like paying it off for 12 months, obviously, so you don't have to pay the interest on it or whatever. So like stuff like that I know that's like a deal on kind of thing, where it's like zero interest, which they typically have that at Best Buy in the first place. So something like that, or like say I needed to buy. The reason why I actually got it was because I was moving, and I was going to get a washer and dryer, but the place we moved into ended up having a washer and dryer, so we didn't have to buy that. But that's kind of why I got the card. I got the card. So
yeah, no, that's honestly, I have to say that's the only credit card I have with a non-bank.
Yeah, and that's the only one I would ever have.
Yeah, that's the only one I would have with a non-bank, and I think that's because like our lives are so unfortunately really tied to electronics, so it's been really useful to like get things like, you know, I got a laptop, I have a TV, all this, and like, you know, obviously it paid off like over time or whatever, but it's still just like it's useful to be able to like get those things quickly, so you can honestly just quickly, but like get the things that you need for what you need them for. And like even when I was like filming Clout and everything, it was useful to be like, okay, well, in a pinch, when I just like need some sort of storage device right now, I'm like Best Buy, you know what I mean? Because, you know, they like typically have it. So that's what I say about getting into any kind of like little credit card debt. Obviously, you want to make sure you can pay it off. But like,
make sure you pay it off as soon as
possible and keep the balance as low as possible, which is, you know, I've been able to do that too. So that's been great.
And as soon as possible really means monthly. But, you know, I also understand things happen. So I've been there, done that. But, pay it off. I mean, I think like with the Best Buy card, like for example, that one's a little different just because you have the zero interest for however long that little thing may work for you. Which I think they have like 6 months all the way to like 2 years or something like that. So depending on how much of a balance you have on there. But they still, it's still a monthly charge. So you still got to pay something. But
I think I'm just telling all my financial business. I think the one I signed up for was like 2 years. It was like that one.
Yeah.
Because they had a deal or something going on at the time. And then I was like, you know what? I need to buy. I really got it because after I finished college, I was like, let me get a new laptop because the one I had with Wake was just old. And I was like, let me get this new MacBook. I need a new computer. And that was useful to do that. I will say that. So that I recommend that. And this is not some sort of plug specifically just for Best Buy, but if you know, like we were saying with Sage, the person we created, like if she knows that like she's going to be continuing to do a project through, or she's going to be doing pottery classes or like painting, whatever, like maybe she wants to get a credit card at an art store or something that like she knows she's going to continue to be.
Sage is smart. She wants to use cash for those things when she can afford it.
I think that's true too. Definitely do that, but like I guess maybe it only makes sense in electronic stores because those are just bigger purchases. Those aren't like purchases like $50, $60 here or there. Like when you go in Best Buy, a lot of times you spend $200, $300, $400, $500. Like so those are things you have to really, you know. It happened to align with my personal interest. Filmmaking is expensive, so like that helps, you know.
Yeah. Mine just helped because I was moving, so it was just better to not like, especially with things I didn't know that was going to come up, not to use all my cash immediately. So
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, so that's that. So Miss Sage has $400 in debt. That was a little digress, but that's okay. So now we're gonna get into the transaction. So what all is Miss Sage spending for the month? First thing coming out, rent, $1,100. Due on the 5th at the latest. And so we're going to pay that on the 5th, period.
Yes.
And then we got the categories. Yeah.
I love this. Okay, cool. Perfect.
You can use this one too for your budget too. This one might be a little easier than the one I have. No, this isn't the one I have, but this one looks a little easier than the one I have.
Okay. And it has her income over here as well?
So I already put that in, but she gets paid on December 2nd, December 16th, and December 30th because she gets paid 3 times a month, or she gets paid every 2 weeks.
Oh shoot, you get paid 3 times in December?
Right. Oh, I'm excited. Ooh.
No, that's great.
I do. That's nice. You get paid weekly.
Yeah, but the companies, when I, was at a desk or at companies, it would only be obscure like dates you would get paid. It wouldn't be like
really
1st and the 15th. No, it was like the 10th and the 22nd. Like, I don't know either. Red flag. But it was just like random. It was like random days. It would be sort of around the middle of the month, but it was like, I don't know why they did it like that. But it was weird. Because the 10th is random. That's not even really the middle of the month.
Interesting.
Exactly. Probably some fishy business going on.
Probably. Sounds a little weird.
Yeah. Looking back, there were so many small, minute red flags. I should have just beelined. That was one of them. But anyway, okay, back to Sage. Okay.
You can just throw some stuff in there while we're doing. So we got her paychecks coming in, $1,600 because she makes $3,200. Well, she was supposed to make $3,200, but I didn't realize we had 3 pay periods in December, so she gets 3 checks.
Okay, Sage, like you got a little extra.
Our girl's rich.
The holiday season.
She also, let's just say on the 15th, she gets money from.
But January's a shorter
DoorDash.
No, February's
it is. Well, true. So she gets $300 from DoorDash.
$300 DoorDash. And then
we're just gonna say that's her little side hustle.
And then feet pics.
Yes.
Feet pic / sugar daddy.
We just do that on the 15th too. Are you typing?
You think she has to? Yeah, I typed.
I can't see your stuff.
I added to it.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. So
do you think she has to entertain her sugar daddy for the rest of the month too? Like, does she have to take his calls and like speak to the guy? You think, or she just send the pictures and move on?
That's feet pics, babes. We don't have conversations. No, sir. That's an additional $1,500. Mr. Sir, now come on. Now. We know how that works. We get paid for these services around here. You don't get nothing for free. I am not feeling.
I put feet pic / sugar daddy, but that doesn't mean she's like.
He can be her sugar daddy, but he's only getting feet pics. Exactly. If it was something else.
How many pictures do you think she got to send?
10. That's it. 10.
10.
That's it.
Do they have to be in like positions and stuff that he requests?
Yeah, probably something he requested if he's paying that much money.
Like, do you think she has to wear socks? No socks?
I don't know. The things, the requests that I was getting, I was like...
A fun fact Caitlin did. Tell him, you gotta tell him now.
I don't want to tell this. Okay, now that I already said it, it's a done deal. Okay, so I like dabbled into the feet pics thing, but I quickly stopped because I had like a little bit of like a family not even a little bit. I had a family emergency and I kind of like just crashed for a little bit. Anyway, so I did this for a little bit, and so I never like made any money from it because I was a little like weirded out. And so what I did was I got my significant other to like message these people for me because I was like, I don't know what to say. So I would like get to the point of like them kind of paying or whatever, and they would be like, "Oh no, I don't want to pay that." So whatever, which is fine. Like it wasn't that serious for me, but it was just like a little side thing.
That. Why'd you ask?
Yeah, and mind you, here's the thing: I only did it for like a couple of days. So if I kept up with it, it probably would have been fine. The only thing is like you really have to like be doing that all day. Like I was at work and stuff, I just couldn't. Like I couldn't even keep up. And then that family emergency happened, and I was like, "Oh God, this is not gonna work." So I had to stop. But honestly, I might go back in it in 2023, January.
Wait, so what kind of request did you get?
I got requests to do like different poses. Some people liked socks that were like nasty socks. So like if I like worked out and they were like sweaty and like nasty. Some people requested underwear. And I ignored those, like used underwear, like working out and wearing it all day kind of thing. But like I was just doing the feet, so I was like, wild. Okay. What else? Somebody requested for me to like put my name, like spell their name on my foot. Yeah. Yeah.
It's not know that we just laugh about this shit. Like
I don't know.
What I'm trying to think.
I was really grossed out talking about laugh. I was mortified.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm like, sir. I mean, like, what is wrong with you? Like,
I'm not knocking it because I almost got paid for it, but I was like, that one. I don't think I replied to that one.
That's wild. Wait, and so like you really were just getting responses like pretty quickly.
I mean, yeah, no, like, because what I would do is I posted them on various sites, and then they would just like message me. So, yeah, I mean, you just get messages all day though.
They were just like specifically into black girl feet.
Not necessarily. They're just like the look of the feet, or like how it like looked. Like, I guess, I don't know, because I don't really me personally, I do not like feet at all. Like, feet disgust me. So, I don't know what the appeal is, but,
Oh, yeah, that's so nasty.
I might pick it back up, honestly. I might pick it back up, because when I tell you, the people were, like, I'm talking several messages a day. Several. So, I couldn't even, like, keep up.
Just, like, wake up and be like, gotta get off to some feet. Let me find somebody.
Probably. Somebody, I'm sure.
That is so bizarre to me.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just bizarre to me. And then soliciting somebody to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you got to be pretty...
Well, not soliciting, because you, like, put your profile out there and, like, someone, like, a preview kind of thing, and then they, like, request you to, like, do...
Okay, yes, it's a request. But it's still just, like... I don't know. Something about it.
I'm not mad at it, honestly.
I wouldn't put... I guess you got to really be in that place. You got to be in that place.
I don't think it's like... I think for the women, it's not necessarily being in that place. Maybe for the men, like, they just find... I guess they just find that attractive. I don't know. But I think, like... Because, just how, like, men are very exploitative,
yeah, because I'm like, are you really... You're never going to see this person. You're never going to interact with this person. You're never going to touch this person. So you're just going to get random pictures from a random... Maybe that's part of the thrill is like a random person They just pay
Could
for it, and
be.
a random person will like quote do what they ask them to do. I think that's probably part of the appeal.
Could be. Yeah, could be. I don't know. But I'll take your money. So
Oh, I'm not mad at it.
so yeah.
I'm
Anyways,
always about
honestly,
exploiting
like
men.
when I do it
Always.
again, maybe we should do a CaCo Talks on it when I like if I do it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll be
Let me know how
interested.
it
I don't know.
goes.
We're gonna see.
I think about it all the time
I'm gonna let
too.
you know, but like I don't know if I don't know if we'll do an episode on it, but whatever.
That's interesting. I think about it too. I'm like, it would just be so easy because like you see when you're, especially if you're a young woman out in the world, like you interact with men, random men all the time, and they just are like yelling at you on the street. They're like making comments, whatever, and you're like, if I could get $300 from every single one of you little cat callers right here, I'd be set.
Rich.
Because they like kind of solicit women all the time, So
Facts.
I don't know. But you gotta be willing to do that. And honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's really hard for me to even consider playing into male fantasy. So
true.
You really gotta be okay with it. But believe me, it's tempting. It's tempting now.
All right, so back to the budget.
Yeah, so she gets $700 from feet pics consistently, give or take, depending on how many people she speaks to.
We got pest control. That's about what, $5?
Yeah,
that's going to be included in her housing. We got gas for her car. Courtney, can you fill in the numbers?
Yeah, like how much?
Yeah.
Wasn't gas for her car $100?
That was for travel.
This is like regular day to day?
Yeah, this is regular day to day stuff.
So are we doing this weekly or monthly?
Oh, it's for a month.
So I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna say weekly. I mean, gas is kind of expensive, so I'm gonna say monthly. Still probably $100. What do you think? She got a Prius,
about right because she has a little Prius, but for a Prius, maybe less than that, maybe 60
for the whole month.
Well, for her to get to just like for her do her normal things, and then for traveling, maybe like an additional 40.
Okay.
You think?
Not in California.
It's very true. She's in Texas though.
Texas prices was not that far off. Texas was probably $1 cheaper. Probably $1 cheaper.
Oh, that makes a difference, ma'am. That makes a difference.
But I mean, okay, yeah. Well, you know, I probably spent more, so that's probably me.
Her car payment is $375.
Now that feels too much to me, but
yeah, my car payment is.
You know what I'm decided? Next time I buy a car, because taxes are probably cheaper in South Carolina, I'm gonna buy a car from South Carolina.
Oh, for sure, you should. Or like some country town, for sure.
Yeah, some like backwoods town, because like the taxes are cheaper. The car price is probably cheaper there too. And then, I had to find a way to get it to myself. Maybe I'll just drive it cross country again. I don't know, but
maybe.
I mean, if it's brand new, you know.
But we already said she doesn't have gas, like utility wise. So we'll just say that's internet.
She's electric. Switch it to internet.
We're gonna say internet is what, 50?
Yeah, I'm gonna do subscriptions. For subscriptions, just kind of a catch-all down here.
Okay.
That goes under utilities as well, correct?
But you're gonna do subscriptions all in one. You gotta do like Netflix, Hulu.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
And then you choose subscriptions over here. Yeah.
Netflix.
Here's Hulu. She got Tidal.
Does she have Amazon Prime?
Girl, why are you deleting my stuff?
I didn't delete it.
You don't see it popping up?
No, I don't see it.
That's okay.
Okay, you see mine? I put Netflix and Hulu in there.
Yeah, I see it now.
Amazon Prime Video. What else? She got Tidal. Then what else?
Tidal is $10 a month.
What else does she have?
Tubi's
free. Pluto TV's free. Crackle's free.
What is Crackle?
Yeah, I was confused myself, but I found it. It's basically this. I don't even know if it's really tied to a network or anything. It's like a video service. They had some old TV show I like to watch on there one time. I want to say Hulu's like $7 or $8.
What?
Right? I think, how much is Hulu? Wait, look, I don't even know how much I'm paying for Hulu. I just slapped the shit on my credit card, to be honest with you.
Ciao, same. I know, I pay I think it's like $16, $17 for Netflix now.
Oh, no.
Right?
And the stuff don't be hitting anymore.
That's what I'm saying. She need Disney Plus. I took off Amazon Prime because her family paid for that. So this going to be $10. No, I think, let's just say that's $10.
Hulu monthly. Yeah. Ad sponsored is $7.79 a month.
Netflix is literally like $16, $17. I think it came out of my check the other day, or my account yesterday. Almost $17.
You hate to see it.
Right? Rip off. How did I get stuck with Netflix? Y'all get the cheap shit. How did I get stuck? And I got Tidal.
Netflix was $7.99 back in the day. And
it was. Yeah, I used to pay it. Yeah. When I forgot my first job, I used to pay for it.
And then I was like, then we didn't have Hulu for the longest time, but I was like, you know what, I'll do Hulu since we don't have Hulu. And then we started watching Hulu here and there. Then we got Disney Plus. Actually, I like Hulu. I go back and forth between the apps because I like Hulu plays more of my Christmas movies, like from like Lifetime networks and stuff like that. So, and Hulu also has Abbott Elementary, which I love watching. So, and Hulu also has.
Homegirl went to Chick-fil-A. She spent $15. She was hungry.
Chick-fil-A. Okay, what else? Other monthly expenses. Starbucks. We didn't put her debt on there.
Oh yeah, just put in whatever you need.
We need to put her. I'm just gonna call it. Well, we can do student loan, federal.
Okay.
Well, wait, she's on that Biden plan, so maybe we don't. Maybe the federal is 0. She qualified for a Perkins loan.
Girl, stop. They got a Pell Grant. Ooh, child. That's funny. No, because remember we put $400. We included her student loan, so she's trying to pay it off. She's trying to pay off the interest. She's trying to do the good stuff.
So $400.
No, not all of it. Some of it's her credit card.
Okay. So how much was the student loan? $200 then?
Oh, yeah, that's fine. $200.
And then $200 on the credit cards.
Credit
cards, personal. All right, we got
rent, she went to Target and she spent $50. Go down to the next line, Court.
She had to get those candles for the upcoming holiday season. / she had to get decor. Yes. And then, so after Target, Ulta, right? $65 at Ulta. That feels like kind of a lot, but.
You think so?
I mean, is she buying Fenty every month?
She likes makeup. She does it for fun.
Yeah. Okay.
And she might.
I'm talking like I don't spend. I probably do spend that much money.
That's what I'm saying. all that sliding you be doing, talking about that's a lot. You don't even do a budget, so you don't even know.
You're right. Okay, Ulta $65 makes sense. Petco $25 because she had to get Apple some.
That's a cute name. That's clever.
Apple, yeah. I saw a pair on TikTok. Yeah. It was named Sweet Pea. It was really cute.
Oh, that's cute.
And he he says like I love you, but he says like I love you.
Oh, that's so clever.
But he only says it when he's like trying to get something or like he knows he's doing something bad. He'll be like I love you. And she's like trying to chastise him.
Because I could see it. A little manipulative.
All right. But yeah, so Amazon, and then she also has Amazon, What did she get on Amazon?
Girl, we don't know personal stuff.
Okay. She
But you
really
know
been
how
hot for the
Amazon be
holiday
racking up.
season.
I'm telling you, she really is. She got her some slippers. These a lot of she went Black Friday shopping for Amazon for sure.
Yes.
And Bath and Body Works, she did Black Friday.
$75 there too. Okay, that's reasonable at Bath and Body Works. Especially since
Facts.
they don't
You
have
get
them
one
damn.
item, $75.
Right.
One item.
They kill me with that buy three, get three. Like, oh.
Seriously. That is not a deal.
No, it's
That
not.
is not a deal. Oh. That is why it's important to know these marketing tricks. Because no, that is not a deal.
I could understand buy
Mm-mm.
one, get one if it was like $15. But
Yeah.
no. Anyway. Okay, so she went to Dunkin' Donuts. How'd they
Well, I did
get
put over in the savings. I don't know if you saw that, but she saved $500.
from what?
She
I
for
feel like
this
she
for her
already out
personal
of money.
savings account. She's
I
not.
feel,
That's the thing. I just checked it. She's not even close.
she isn't? Okay.
No.
She didn't
She
bring
still
out
has
the
an
money.
extra $3,000 to go. You can tell this made
How?
up because that's what I'm saying. Let's throw in some emergency. She had a car problem,
Wait,
car
now
issue.
how the hell she have an extra 3,000?
Well, remember she got
What?
an extra paycheck because she got
Oh,
paid 3 times in December, so she got an extra $1,600
oh, that's
on
right.
top of her
Well,
sugar daddy.
you know what? Now I'm thinking that last job I had was a damn scam because how the hell, if you do every 2 weeks, you get two paychecks in December, right?
Hmm.
But
Well, it depends on the
are
the
you
week. Like last year, you didn't. This year, you do.
why? Because leap
So
year
every other year, you
was this a leap year?
no, it's no. It depends. So like this year, we get paid on the second. Last year, we would have got paid on. Let me go with my calendar. Last year, we would have got paid on probably the 10th and the 24th.
That's when I would get paid last year, 10th and the 24th. But the
Yeah,
thing
but
is,
see
they
that way, if you get paid on set days, you only get paid twice a month.
exactly because it was
I get
always
paid every
set
two
days.
weeks, whatever that falls on. Exactly. If it's set days, you only get paid twice a month. So like the first and the
Exactly.
15th.
That's
So
why
it's
I
a
feel like it's a
ripoff
scam though, because like
for sure.
certain months you should get
Get
paid three
yeah.
times.
Mhm.
So we're
You should.
missing.
You're hourly. That doesn't make sense. But
That's why I thought it was. That's why I think it was a scam.
well,
Because
did you get
how?
more on those checks or?
No, it was the same hourly. It was the same hourly, 10th and 24th. Or if it was a weekend, it'd be like the
Mm,
8th and like the 22nd or something.
I don't know how that works. That's
I
odd
don't know
to
how it
me.
works either. Fishy. Because I remember, normal jobs, even like when I worked at Chick-fil-A, it was just every 2 weeks, whatever day
Mm,
that fell on. Right.
yeah.
So during the holidays, you would actually get that extra money, extra little check or
Yeah.
whatever. But no, it would just be once and twice. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess every business has its own like way of handling how they pay people. But
Yeah.
theirs was definitely one. And I think now I'm thinking about it, they did that probably specifically so they didn't have to pay people as much on certain
Yeah.
times of the year. Trash. That's all
Yeah.
I
That's
gotta
so
say.
weird.
That's all I gotta say.
I
Because it
think, and
was
that's a way
only
to like
twice.
cut. That's a way to cut people's like money.
Money. And so you're not paying labor costs as much. You're essentially getting like a
Getting
week
rid
or
of
so
labor.
free of labor.
No, you're getting multiple weeks because you get multiple weeks where you get three paychecks.
Exactly.
So it's probably at least two or three easily.
Exactly. I mean, I
Especially
guess
if
you
you were hourly,
clock
you should have
hours
gotten.
in. You clock
But the
hours
thing
in,
is,
so I
if
guess it
you,
goes in your next check. But my checks were never like higher.
that's what I'm saying. That doesn't make sense if your checks were never higher.
Exactly.
But I mean, I guess if you got paid twice a month, the paychecks are always the same because it's every 2 weeks. So you're doing the same amount of hours every 2 weeks. Maybe that's why. Because you're doing the same amount of hours every 2 weeks. It's just how they're split. So you have
It
like the
also could
first
be.
week.
I'm not gonna lie. I some days I wouldn't show up till 11 o'clock to start work, so it was probably me too. I'm not even gonna lie. Probably could have had more. I
True.
just wasn't sitting down for 40 hours a week.
Very true. Okay, so let's get back to our budget here.
Sorry.
Um,
Because Because I didn't know it was the girl got an extra $1,600, and I'm like, well, why are we spending so much money on this, that, and the third? She got an extra $1,600.
Homegirl had a car emergency that cost her
$300 minimum.
Oh, let's say 1,000.
1,000?
She gotta feel this.
Did we take all of her necessities?
I don't know. Let's see.
Because did she save? Did she save
Okay,
enough?
so yeah, no, she saved. I put it over there. It's on income side, but it goes towards saving.
Which one? Paycheck?
But I don't like how that's like because it looks like she got an additional $500 when she really didn't get additional $500 because it's savings. It's not.
It's not income.
It's like redistributing.
That's why I think it should be on the transactions expenses because really saving is an expense. That's like setting that aside.
Okay, let's put that over here because then it looks like she got more than what she did, and she didn't. So I'm just gonna put that in the other section.
This is all her income is: paycheck, DoorDash, and Feet Pics / Sugar Daddy.
Ooh.
Okay. I think her sugar daddy's name is Clyde.
Daddy. Oh my god.
I just think he's like a 45, 50-year-old black man. His name's probably Clyde.
That's funny. I can see that. Or Sylvester.
Or Darnell. Clyde, Darnell, Sylvester.
Great.
Or James. Anyway. Okay, I think the car emergency should only be $400.
Fine. She had to get new tires.
Did she replace the engine?
Thing is, that would cost you way more.
I know, right?
Oh my god.
Not with the
She got to get new tires. Tires are expensive. There's no way. Maybe I guess like I guess 100
up the street.
Jamaican spot, you right? Gotta go there. Bruh, he used to have some good tires for the low.
No, that's right. They whenever I would get
the main one there.
I've never gotten tires from them, but they had
all four.
Oh jeez.
I certainly have. They were good too. They were like brand new. So what happened was he told us whoever was in the car got in an accident. And so they got tires.
Oh jeez.
Right.
I love that. Repurpose. Okay. But no, I would get like this happened twice while I was back home. I would get nails in my tires. I guess because I would go through like probably construction sites or just being in the backwoods, you know. So I got nails in my tire like twice, and they would just take them out. I think they charged me like $15 for it.
I thought we had a guy. His name was Carlos, and when I was in Charleston, I got nails in my tires too, and he would charge like $5. One time he charged like 25 because he had to like take my whole tire off and like actually repair it. But he was the cutest little guy. He was like maybe like 4 foot legitimately, and wore this little back brace, so cute, and he was like always so helpful. He already like knew what to do. It was great, but everything was for the low.
Seriously, because
you gotta find you one wherever you're living.
Wherever you're living, please find a tire place, a cheap tire place. But but yeah, I mean, it don't take too much for them to do. Like they literally just like they put the thing in water and they're like, there it is, and they like yank it out and they stick something else in it. Mm-hmm. They're like, and they fill it up, put it back. That's it. Seriously, one of the Jamaican spot. It was a girl who did it. She was like 6. She had to be in high school, 14, 15.
I can see it. I can see it.
Took it off. What? Yeah, the Jamaican spot was street. Now it depends on where she went. If she had a little Jamaican spot, then that might even get down to 200. You know what I mean?
Right. Seriously.
But if she took it to Toyota, 400.
Yeah, she did. She took it to Toyota.
Car dealerships are like, if you breeze twice in our direction, $300.
It's a setup.
Did you take a free coffee? That's gonna be $75.
Say hello. $150.
Exactly.
Oh, car dealerships are so scammy.
Exactly. Jesus.
Okay,
And
I
they be
just
looking
did
at
for
you
her
like
travel.
crazy.
Facts.
Okay, travel eating out. That's good. Yeah, she's
Okay,
eating on the
and
road.
then yeah, exactly. What else? We
Does
got
she
her
stay in a
rent
hotel?
already.
No, she
No,
stays at
she's
her
staying at her
parents'
peeps
house.
house. She went to see her parents.
Okay,
Um,
maybe we should just let her have the extra money then. She puts in her savings, or maybe she invested or something.
she has $2,000 left.
How? Oh, she did sell them
She,
feet pics, didn't
she
she?
exactly. She got an extra $1,000 from that. Homegirl's really living a life.
I know, right?
We were trying to make this as realistic as possible, and it seemed a little unrealistic. Oh, we
She
forgot to
went.
do her hobbies. We got to do pottery classes and stuff.
Oh yeah. Pottery.
Okay, pottery class, and we got to do paint class too.
Does she go out to dinner with friends? What about her
Of
dating life? Is
course,
she spending any money on that?
she's not that girl, so I guess.
Is she being flown out or is she flying out?
I'm
Who's
gonna
being
say it's a
flown
fair
out?
share of both because I think that is what you should do. However, she does have a sugar daddy, so
That's what
it's
I'm
really on
saying.
his tab.
She can call up Clyde.
Oh shoot, I forgot about this.
What other classes does she take?
Oh, pottery and paint classes. Let's say she went to a music festival. A music
A
event.
music concert, an event. One of them Christmas shows.
Yeah, cute.
Like interactive Christmas shows. I think she should just save the other the 2000 then.
Baby girl got money. Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Let me get on selling these damn feet
I'm
pics.
trying to let me on these pics.
700 extra a month?
Seriously, sign me up today and tomorrow.
Right.
Oh, these pottery classes are expensive. That's at least $200.
The only issue I run into with the feet pics is like I wouldn't want them to get too attached and then be trying to like
And that's when you cut it off. But that's
contact
when you
me.
like you like do minimal interacting. Like you message about feet pics. Like you turn everything back into that. Like you're gonna buy or you're not gonna buy. If you're not, then like I'm out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm not here to sell you a freaking fantasy. If that's the case, you need to go find an escort, prostitute, whatever, because that's not what we're doing here. We're doing feet pics. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole like thing on YouTube of like people like telling you how to do it.
Mm-hmm. How to exploit yourself for men.
Ugh, disgusting. It really is disgusting, but
It is. There's no redemption
let's
in
just
it.
say she spent 50 on a date. All right.
For the whole month? How many dates she go
Yeah, that
on?
was one transaction. These are transactions. It was a
Oh yeah,
solid
you're right.
thing. I guess we could add multiple dates because she's
I think it's
getting
so funny
around.
that dudes really think women just like use them for free dates. I'm like, baby, she got an extra $2,000 in her pocket. The hell she
Right?
wants your $50 for?
Seriously.
Baby, stop. She's making up stuff to spend money on at this point.
Seriously. Hell, I know I am.
Maybe she should put an extra little bit into her student loan then. She's responsible.
Yeah, let's just do that. So let's just say she do an extra $200 in that.
Let's do 3. So 400 for student loans.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I did not me putting 4,000. Ooh, not that much.
Oof. Oof.
Take that zero out.
Seriously.
So she went on. Is 4 dates a lot for a month? I think that's kind of a lot. Different people, same people.
She doesn't clarify. She's ambiguous about it. Ambiguous. She still has a $1,483 left.
Maybe she purchases Apple a new some Christmas gifts.
Okay. Okay.
Apple gifts. How much do you think she spent on him? She got him a new cage for Christmas.
Oh, she really was balling, huh?
I'm gonna say 100. She got him new cage, maybe some new toys.
She got a new MacBook.
But she need to spend every last dime.
But this is hypothetical. She's supposed to be struggling.
We bossed her up too much.
We really did. We really did.
It was the feet pics.
Her car payment needs to be realistic. It needs to be about $500.
You think so?
Yeah, Courtney.
Who was
With these
paying $500
interest
for a
rates these
car?
days, you would be surprised. You would be
Bro,
surprised.
her car payment is more than I pay in my car payment.
Well, yeah, Courtney, look at the car you got.
And it got me pretty damn far.
Yes, with your check engine light on.
Please stop telling everybody my business.
Sorry, you can take it out. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I'm sorry. I'm dead.
Your check engine light is on. And
Please stop telling everybody my business.
he said that it was a small evap valve leak. Very small.
Oh, I'm dead. Whew,
I need her money.
Facts.
Bro, I'm about to start selling feet pics online for real.
Same, honestly.
Pay for this car, get my debt down.
Ciao, honey. Seriously, because this extra $1,000 in a month is really giving.
Right? I'm gonna be honest with you. See, the only issue I would have with selling feet pics is I would, when my career starts popping off, I don't want some old dude in like Iowa being like, I got your feet pics. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't like put your face or nothing in it. You literally just sell your feet.
I know.
Like you don't put anything that like I always do mine in like a neutral area where like you can't even tell like what I'm doing, where I'm at. Like you might see carpet, but like you don't know where I'm at.
I'm sure
You might see like the wall or like something just like solid where it's like hard to know what you're doing or where you're at.
Did you make up a fake name?
Yeah, you not get my real information. I made like when I tell you I made up everything fake. My Cash App was fake. My email was fake. My everything was fake. Like nothing was real.
I named myself Lola.
Exactly. Lola Sniff.
Lola Ten Toes.
Exactly. Because you're not getting my real information. That's not happening.
Oh Lord. Maybe I need to stop being as moral as I am. Get this damn money.
I battle with that too. But I was gonna say people really are like out here being weird. Like
they really are.
Not weird because I don't have a problem. If you have a foot fetish, then that's cool. And it's just not my cup of tea. You're not weird for that. You're entitled to whatever you want. But for me, like I just think that
I just don't know if I could sleep with myself at night, being like, I hope some old man get off. I mean, I guess you know what?
But you're helping me pay my bills. So
yeah, that's true. You're right. But I guess you know what? They just get off the random women all the time anyway. So like, I'd rather get paid for it. That's kind of how I started thinking about it. Is like, if you just walk around the world, you see somebody at like Target and they just get off to that because some dudes do, and it's like I may as well monetize it.
Yep. Exactly. And the thing is, like, those things are selling regardless if you want them to or not. So why not make money from it?
I agree. I hear that. I guess it really
like,
comes down to where my moral conscience is. Like, how do I feel about me?
I feel that. So yeah, well, we're wrapped up. We're finished with our budget here. Homegirl, we definitely overestimated Homegirl's
earning potential.
Money bill. Her side hustles is really bringing in the dough. Okay, so Homegirl had an extra $1,283 left.
Yes.
So she gonna just put that in her savings. She gonna invest that. She gonna do what she gotta do. Homegirl is really out here living the best life. Seriously. I'm sure we probably missed something, but
did we? I mean, we got transportation, pets, utility, travel. We've included travel for her going home, eating out.
We had even a little emergency going on.
We could just do a random miscellaneous, but I mean, that's probably what extra, maybe 200. Maybe.
Oh, we forgot her phone bill. We didn't put that on.
Did we get her phone? That's 50, right?
I thought we did put that on here, but maybe we didn't. No, I don't see it. Okay, hold on. Let me do her phone bill.
Okay, girl. Let me go be a social media manager.
Right? What am I doing wrong?
Do a little DoorDash, which I'm sure to get $300, she probably isn't even DoorDashing that much.
No, probably
She
not.
probably
Maybe like a
like
couple hours a day,
a
maybe.
couple hours, not even a day, like a weekend. She just did like one weekend,
Yeah,
couple
I was gonna say
days.
she probably could do like a Saturday, Sunday and be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, our girl is out here living the life, like you
Not
know,
mad at it,
huh?
girly pop.
Seriously. So
Go
yeah,
her.
the monthly budget that we used was the one that's I guess it's on Google Sheets. It's just a
Yeah, you should
template on
link
Google
it.
Sheets. So I will
You
definitely
should.
link it.
Yeah.
Link this one specifically in our bio of the podcast, and make sure you check it out. And maybe even use it for yourself. We're definitely gonna get Courtney on a budget. So yeah, we appreciate you guys
Hmm.
listening in on this episode, and we hope that you guys join us in the next one.
Yeah. And I think actually, before we go, I want to say one thing. I think what really helps is like you're able to see how much more you actually, when you don't just divvy out money for like random things miscellaneously, I guess all the time, randomly, um, you see that like, okay, if I'm spending only 50 on this or 30 on that or whatever, however much on this one thing, you stay under that, you realize like how much more you can actually save when you can look at the figures instead of just, oh, I'll just swipe my card. I'll just swipe. And you do that enough and then the money just doles out. And then when you look at it and you really say, okay, how much am I really spending? Then it's not too bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, for real. No, that's exactly why it's good so you know where your money's going at all times. It's all accounted for. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and then like like say you budget for you do your transactions for this month, you can take that the knowledge into next month and plan accordingly. So
Exactly. I'm not mad at it. She's doing her thing. She getting an extra couple, uh, getting that extra bill money. I mean, basically, honestly, her side hustles pretty much cover her smaller bills.
yeah, a lot of her rent is covered by her. That's why she probably has so much extra money.
Yeah, when you can actually pay your rent in 1 week worth of
Yeah,
versus 2 weeks
very true.
worth of checks. And when you actually get paid every 2 weeks, not twice a month.
Facts.
Well,
So yeah, we
sheesh.
not advise, but we definitely recommend everyone doing a budget. Good stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get on
And
this.
we
Made me
also,
want to get on my budget
yeah, I think you should. I think this
for sure.
also we advise to sell feet pics.
What'd you say?
We are pro. I think we advise to sell feet pics. We're pro selling feet pics.
Pros, pro exploit
Eventually.
men for their money. Take it where you can.
Oh god. Well, it's already in the market anyway, so you might as well use it for you.
Exactly.
Period.
Right. Why?
So
Because
yeah.
why you logging onto this website? That's the real question.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. We hope you guys, got something from it. You can use yourself. And yeah. See you in the next
Bye
one.
guys.
Bye.